Cancer, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you are new to my channel. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Cancer Tarot, love reading. A tarot reading where we're going to go into their feelings for you, thoughts, intentions, what you might need to know, don't see coming, or any moves being made. Let's see who and what is coming through today. Let's take a deep dive. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what we need to see for Cancer today. Please show us the cards. Aho. Right out of the gate, we have the Ace of Cups here, Cancer. You're in this energy, as well as Pisces and Scorpio. I'm liking this for you, and I want to tell you, you're here when you're meant to be here, first of all. So, yeah, hello and welcome if it's in real time or it's days, weeks, months, years later. Also, always take what resonates and let the rest go, because that's just the nature of collective readings on YouTube. Interesting. Okay, what I wanted to say to you as your cards are revealing themselves is we are in it. We are in real time. I'm channeling for you under Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Okay, this is somebody that, and this is just super not surprising to me with this energy. Oh, also we are in a full moon in Capricorn. And Jupiter just left your sign actually, and it's in Leo along with Venus. So there's just a lot of energy going on here. And this is clearly somebody that you are not talking to. This is somebody that has regret around how things were left. This is somebody that you either like have a weight on like the back of your mind kind of energy where it's just an uncertain energy, only time will tell, or you're not waiting anymore. You know, either way, it is somebody, look here, the Knight of Swords is in reverse. There's a lot of things here I feel like that are unsaid, but a lot of things also that were hurtful that were said. And it's catty corner here with the Lover's card in reverse. The kitty cornered energy. It's somebody, this is a lot of what they have regret about. So there were things that were said. It could have been things that just weren't said that were said harshly. Do you know what I mean? They have a lot of regret. Look at our lovers today. I just want to show you. It's in reverse, and this is major arcana, bigger picture energy, and it's connecting with the King of Pentacles, this divine masculine energy. Virgo ruled by Mercury. So this is somebody who clearly that you, again, are either not waiting for anymore, or there's just kind of a bated breath, like just only time will tell kind of energy, whether that means there's been a breakup or it's unrequited love, you're a twin flame, whatever. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Venus and Taurus. And it's connected literally to this energy of the King of Pentacles in the partnership placement and right below the Knight of Swords in reverse. This person definitely broke promises. There's a very strong sense of rejection here. Yeah, which is also coming through that. Yeah, gosh, boy, is this clear. Boy, is this clear. I tell you what, it's also coming through that they regret that. It wasn't what they intended, but this is somebody who was being, I want to say selfish, in that they were just thinking about all their own things as they were not saying things and saying things that were hurtful. And I do feel like running to some degree. So the Six of Cups is here in reverse, and I want to show you the energy. Look at that. The elephants. So this is the Sun in Scorpio. However, the elephants are actually Taurus. And I want to tell you, they have a really strong emotional memory. This reversal energy is this, and it's here where their energy is really strong, by the way. This person you're not talking to, King of Swords in reverse, by the way, Gemini and Mercury, so that Mercury energy. is literally in retrograde in Cancer. I mean, like I said, it's just very clear what's going on. Is living in the past. And it's about you. Yeah, it's connected here to the Strength card, the Leo energy. And again, Jupiter having just left Cancer. And here, the Jupiter transit in Leo, but Venus is there as well, so they're both there together. And this energy around the heart chakra, somebody who is in this and who is literally thinking about you, who's living in this past of regret. It's like, well, here with the Strength card, they're having to look at it. That's what I want to say. Yeah. And just even what they wanted to say or unfinished conversations, messages I feel like that they wrote and didn't send, maybe some even got deleted, is also really validating for me with our Ace of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. And by the way, the Nine of Cups, as you can see, is also here in reverse. Wow, I'm going to tell you about that Fool in just a moment. The water energy, Jupiter in Pisces, it's right below the Ace of Cups. And this is definitely somebody who is living in the past, who is emotional. There's just really no if and or buts about it. And by the way, as I channel for you, again, whether you're here in real time or not, I'm channeling for you in your season. Happy birthday, by the way, if it's your birthday today or past or it's upcoming, whenever you are here. And I feel very strongly that this is a lot of what's going on here because it is your season. And we are in Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Again, we're in this full moon. There's a lot of what is in that full moon that the person coming through here today hasn't wanted to look at. What kind of illusions have they been under? Have they been telling themselves around that Neptune energy? Well, a lot. I feel like they're over it, or it wasn't that, or, whatever. The truth is, it's somebody who is feeling quite emotional at the moment around you. And look how I feel like this is for me, both of you. Presenting as two swans in our Ace of Cups today. They're causing the cup to overflow. It's being presented with an octopus tentacle, and they do live at the deepest part of the ocean, and it's out here, and it's holding up this cup, and it's like representing the two of you, this relationship, the love, their feelings about you. Yeah, it feels really emotional. And as you know, here at the Tarot Closet, the swan energy is something that I'm very connected to, and it is definitely around a soul connection, which is here. Some of some of the promises that were broken are going into just even the communication and things that you were talking about. A lot of it does connect here with the World card in reverse. So whether it's distance, there are other contracts here within the World card, distance and or other people, money, jobs. I do feel like this is somebody who, whether it's because there's third parties around people or not, because that third parties are not always people, but it definitely can be. I do feel like there's some kind of money factor here. And I want to say specifically, it feels like somebody who has put in a lot of effort and time into sustaining that, like finances and money. And that almost takes a precedence over a lot of things around people, around everything in their life. So whether or not, whatever the circumstances are, and whether or not there are other third-party romantic involvement or not, it is somebody who's just looking at everything like, wow, I don't know if it was worth it. And there is just, there's some kind of money entanglements here. So This is super validating as well, the regret this person has. You come out of the Lover's card and you go into the Chariot. And that is your energy. And they're both here in reverse. And it's connected here to the World card. So what were those life-changing decisions you were either heading for, you were in, or you were talking about? Again, like somebody traveling toward you, relocation, moving in, something within that World card around money, other contracts, because that's what never ended. Whatever was going on then is still going on, I feel like everybody's still in their lives that they were in when this was going down. It's not complete, and it's also not complete here. As you can see, your energy here in the Chariot, and I just want to show you the Moon in Cancer energy, the reversal of our Chariot, major arcana connected to our Lovers, major arcana. I mean, it is just really clear. And by the way, the Fool in reverse. It never came to fruition. Promises were broken. Things just kind of fell apart, stopped. This is not finished, I feel. And for around this person, it's clear this is what's coming up. But again, there's also a lot of things here in the World card that are not finished. It's Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energies, by the way. And I need to bring in what else is coming through. Yeah, some of which look Justice in reverse as well. And that's the thing. This person never made it right. This person never made it right. And I have to bring this in because it's here. If there is a third party connection, I would say, around a karmic situation, that's not finished. It is here. Again, that's really super specific, but I need to bring that in. So also, look at this Fool. It's the Fool 2.0. So it's like another round, kind of. Almost new and improved. Yet, here we go in reverse. Here are the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords. This is a direct energy for me of somebody who did not respond to a message, a phone call, a conversation. And if they did, it was just like hiding massive amounts of truth and feelings. Yeah, oh my gosh. Because Two of Cups is here, and this is somebody who hasn't stopped loving you. This is somebody who's trying literally to face that. Now, I want to validate there's another energy here around physical and or platonic. It is here, and I want to also validate that energy around chemistry hasn't changed. It is also still here. And maybe that's part of what this person was telling themselves, whatever. The truth is here, because they've been, telling themselves otherwise. The truth is that they still love you, Cancer. This is your energy, Venus in Cancer. It's wanting to share the overall energy spot with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, look, and there are two dolphins there. It's a very the synergy. It definitely has the. I'm going to put this down for a moment. The soulmate energy in here. Also, wanting to share. This doesn't happen very often, where there's two wanting to go in, but wanting to share the overall energy with the Ace of Cups, where the two swans are. They never stopped loving you. And in the moment, they are completely living in this past energy of everything that happened and how things were left, how careless they were with your heart, how much they hurt you. I need to bring in what else is here, okay? So again, this doesn't surprise me in the least bit with, and that's it, with our Magician is in reverse. With our Mercury retrograde in Cancer energy. So the Magician is in reverse, and it wants to go here with the Six of Cups in reverse. And this is a lot of what they're reflecting on. They're kind of all over the place in this energy today. And it's also very validating around all the opportunities and everything that they had. They just threw it away, really. And it's also super validating around things not reaching the potential, not reaching where you had planned, not having mastered that. Here in the Magician, as above, so below, Gemini and Virgo energy. This reversal energy again of, I guess you could say, wasting resources, water, air, earth, and fire, access to all of them, yet it's super, super clear that this is a lot of what was going on. So also I want to validate with the Strength card and the World card in reverse, if there were plans, what the plans were to move forward, if it required some major life-changing decisions, like somebody needing to move or somebody needing to change their life situation. It is really validating around this person not feeling ready or feeling brave enough to do that. The Four of Cups, more of your energy, Cancer. At this point, what are we looking at? We are looking at, you're in the Ace of Cups. Two of Cups is yours. Four of Cups, the Chariot. So around 4 different energies here. The Moon in Cancer, this is yours. And that's the other thing, by the way, with the Chariot, the Moon in Cancer. It's not just about the Chariot not having moved, following the Lover's card. So around commitment or admitting feelings. It's also around the emotional blocks. I feel like my throat chakra is going nuts. The emotional unavailability and not opening up, especially toward the end. But look what they're kind of coming in here with the card, or excuse me, with the cup. And this energy, somebody here is like not really looking, which is what I feel like is the sort of energy that's going on here now. That's an apathetic kind of energy. 3 of the cups, they're lined up here, and here they come in with the 4th cup. One of them is still here, and that I feel is definitely connecting with the feelings that are here, the fact that there is still love here. They're kind of lining up, and that's also bringing in the 3 of Cups for me, which is, lo and behold, Mercury and Cancer energy. This, for me, is painting a picture of what they're saying to you now, what's coming through. Is there a possibility of some kind of contact? Of course, the energy here is not this immediate. However, with that said, the Strength card, Major Arcana energy, and a lot of the stalled, delayed, sort of not moving energy, it's clear here. There is also this energy here that somebody would like to reach out. That's the thing. So there could be some unintended reaching out energy, like messages coming through. 8 of Cups in reverse, more water energy. It's actually Pisces energy. And it's their incoming emotional energy that's here today. Because it is somebody who ghosted, I feel. It's somebody who pulled away emotionally, who didn't open up, who ran. It's really super clear. I mean, it's also validating that for me with the Chariot in reverse. But this energy of them coming in here is super clear. Yeah, the King of Wands. So we have 2 kings out of our 4 under the Emperor, the King of Swords in reverse in their head. Again, I feel like a lot of what's been going on, the intensity as well, around things that were said and things that were not said. But also here with the King of Wands, really connecting me, of course, to the Strength card, around the feelings all-encompassing, so more than platonic and physical. It's kind of everything, I want to say. But it also has this energy of, yeah, the confidence that I feel like this person has, like the kind of person they are, is pretty strong. It really does give off some strong Emperor vibes, but also the Capricorn energy as well. And a lot of that could be connected to the fact that, the moon, we're in a full moon in Capricorn. But this is also that energy. Again, look here with the 8 of Cups in reverse, the King of Wands. around wanting to be able to say this to you in real time, like whether you could see each other or via a message. They definitely want to. Whether they do or not, I kind of feel like they will eventually. So the Queen of Pentacles is here in reverse. Wow. And the Three of Swords. So this is really validating around the hurt. It's also validating for me that this person is missing you. This person is, there's a heartbroken energy that's here. Look how they're leaning up against. And the ostrich, who is actually really fast, is not moving and is leaning up against whatever here with their mouth wide open. It's like not showing vulnerability. Underneath, this is somebody who has a lot of emotional vulnerabilities and is actually underneath it is pretty soft, I feel like. But for whatever reason, pride, ego, fear, life circumstances, World card in reverse as well, I'm talking to you, is keeping a brave face. I guess that's what I want to say, but that's definitely not what's coming in here. The Knight of Cups is here in the upright. The Empress is in reverse, and I want to show you the Empress today. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who wasn't, and it isn't, I want to say wasn't too ready in many ways. It really is like being closed up, emotionally unavailable, and not being ready, and in those aspects, but also around things moving forward. It's very validating. Timing. And for some of you, it might really be specific around not being ready for the next step, life-changing decision around, again, getting more serious. Should this be around platonic and or physical, or taking it from long distance to more, maybe even already where you were and moving it toward marriage or toward a family energy. The not ready energy is clear, but how they feel about you is also really clear. So the Knight of Cups came in, and very apropos to a knight, there is a frog here, which, you know, it's kind of like the frog and the prince, right? It's literally a frog on here. And there's a lot of chivalry. I can never say that word. That's coming through here. But the knight on the move, the cups, look at the heart on the hook. They're sitting on quite an emotional horse. For me, a lot of this is about, and now look, we have all three. We have three of the four kings here. No, we have all of them here. We have the King of Pentacles too. What am I talking about? So Emperor energy is here. With the exception of the King of Swords in reverse. And for me, that's literally around the communication. Okay, so the counterpart to our Empress, who is in reverse. And it really is like a reversal energy, because there's still the King of Swords is in reverse. So it is an intense energy between two people, but it's definitely stop, not moving, not talking kind of energy. Yeah, it's intense when it works and it's intense when it doesn't, but this is somebody who very, very clearly has a lot of feelings, who still loves you, who is in this energy now. There's a really big softy, and here it is. Oh my gosh, and it's with your energy, Cancer. I just had goosebumps. The Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that's it's the hurtful energy. I also want to validate that the Emperor energy that has already come through, it's here. So they're definitely in this energy. It's divine masculine energy. We could be looking at somebody who's running corporations or business and has a lot of things, a lot of people under them that are relying on them to whatever degree. Respected. That's not stuff that always comes through for me, but it really does today. Divine masculine energy, the counterpart to our Empress, and also very validating around the imbalance that's here. But what I wanted to say, yeah, this is literal energy around the regret they have for hurting you. You here in this Cancer energy. And the other thing is, there is underneath whatever is being put out to the world, there's a very soft energy, and the feeling here is that it's a very vulnerable energy. I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages that they're feeling. This is coming through. Like they're in... Whoop, and one just flew off. Get back here. Where do you think you're going? I am so sorry. It's right here on Justice. Yeah, this is really feeling very emotional. It's there's a lot of emotional energy here. There's an undercurrent, like, yeah, they're just not feeling good about everything that happened and what they did. And also there's a lot of stuff that I feel like that they're still hiding. Here we go. This is a lot of what's coming on as well. I will never have a connection like this again. I know this. Look at the King of Cups over here with the Queen of Cups. Both of you, for me, represented in this energy. It's not about gender. We all have divine feminine, divine masculine energy within us. I just heard something really specific here. I can't quit you. So now you know, Cancer, if you wanted to know. Whew. Are you done? Cancer's person. The bottom of the deck. This is the message that's already come through loud and clear. I still love you, Cancer. I have a lot of regret for how things ended. I am so sorry. I've been keeping myself really busy as to not deal with it. They still are. That's the thing. I still feel like they're in it. But ultimately, every road leads back to you. This is so emotional. Yeah, I will always love you. Soul connection is here. I will never have a connection like this again. Right on the King of Cups. Also, this every road leads back to you energy. This connects me with the star and an affinity of literally being pulled toward you. Like in the stars. I'm trying to get over my fear. Look at this. The Emperor and the Strength card and facing what's in my heart. What's real. Trying to decipher what's real here because I've been so busy running from it and doing everything else. The Emperor and the Strength card. I'm trying to send a message. For me today, this is a lot of what's coming through here. However, with that said, do I feel like there could be a reaching out energy? I feel that ultimately there will be. Yes. And I do want to say it's a matter of when. However, the chances are really very high, Cancer, in this energy. We will be in Mercury retrograde until July 23rd. And then we will be in the shadow to early August. So the chances are pretty high. And the shade has been going on for a while. I've definitely been feeling it. Have you? You must be. Yeah, I'm still checking up on you. Just came in. You're my other half, Cancer. It's Two of Cups. Disconnected. Oh, yeah, that was really validating. Disconnected to the King of Wands and just even them saying the words and the message here, I still love you. And I'm still checking up on you, by the way. That is a, yep. That is a Page of Swords kind of energy. So it's really validating. If you are on social media, they are like trolling it, you know, or if it's through other people's social media, if there's a way to look you up. Do you know what I mean? This has already come through. It's very validating. I write messages that I never send. I stay awake thinking of you. In fact, I think of you 24/7. Our meeting was no accident. I know that we met for a reason, and that's also this energy of all roads leading back to you. That's the fate and the destiny, like controlling what you can, letting go of what you can energy in the star. Here it is again. I love you. I never stopped. I still love you. I'm in it right now. No, I haven't forgotten you, of course. And I still love you, and I always will. The last channeled love message, Cancer. All right. I talked to my friends about you. This is just feeling really, yeah, very emotional. Boy, am I feeling this. Mercury retrograde in Cancer, and this, what they're sending through, feels very genuine. It's just a message literally that they want to send to you here today. Beautiful Cancer, thank you for joining me, the Tarot Closet. I look forward to seeing you next time.